After him, wheel. All right.
Dead or Alive.
I forget how long those cutscenes are.
Dead or Alive, I think, is like a one-on-one fighter created by Tecmo. Sorry, I always mix those up. And I think there's a character named Ayane who is also from Ryu's Village in the reboot games, because she shows up in Ninja Gaiden 2004 in the early game. Yeah. So there's like a crossover between those two franchises. So now I guess because
Dead Alive is basically now the main series, because Ninja Gaiden is basically an offshoot of that, because Dead or Alive sold better than Ninja Gaiden.
I mean, like, Dead or Alive is basically sexy ladies in skimpy outfits fighting with swords.
It's a pretty decent fighting game.
Sexy ladies in unskippable cutscenes.
No, it's a fighting game. So,
damn it.
It's pretty alright. It's never my type of fighting game, but it has its fan base for
now, wasn't there like a beach
reasons.
volleyball game or something for the
Xbox?
Xbox?
There's the beach volleyball, and there's the Photoshop adventure game where basically you take photos of them while they're... Yep, you take pictures of them. So,
I'd say they know their audience.
Damn it! Let's play Curse. Here we go.
I gotta say, because I played this for like about 2 hours before we started playing, those fucking birds are the bane of your existence.
The birds are the hardest enemy in the game.
And basically,
you gotta know
what they incentivize you to do is when they appear on screen to duck and then try to slash them when they get near you. Because here's one thing I've observed about this video game. Because, like, visually, it looks like very similar to Castlevania at first glance because of specifically because of the sub-weapon system. Similar. And the fact that you collect ammo for it, and, you know, like, you can duck and hit things and stuff. So, but I'd say, and they both, as far as design focus, tend to incentivize you to take things slow and steady and not to rush through things, because they've got a lot of enemies like that will appear, and, like, it's what is called an intercept in level design terms, or at least that's how I was taught to call it, which is basically when you have like a momentum skill theme in your level that incentivizes you to like keep moving, you use intercepts to keep you on your toes. So like those birds especially, and the fucking bats that show up later, and the goddamn cheetahs that are in the mountain fortress for some reason.
In the mountain fortress?
Yeah, like the enemies are like, they're there to keep your reflexes.
After getting back to Demon Statue, I felt the strange premonition hold back. Continue talking. I'll just casually voice the cutscenes.
Okay.
Dr. Samisu. Whoa, Alonzo's scared about something. The white demon statue is stolen. The white statue? Yes. Your father and I, we kept a secret. One night we were in the hot tub together and shared an intimate moment.
We shared a footlong at the baseball game.
What? We shared a footlong at a baseball game?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's the footlong is not a hot dog in this situation.
I have a... Yeah. Oh, really? Yes, of course. It's a miniature dachshund.
Yeah.
I don't feel like voicing this cutscene because they go really long. So these cutscenes were excellent. In 1989, this was, like, unheard of.
Yes.
And what's neat is that, like, for an NES game, this is unique. This is very unique and extremely well done.
Mm-hmm.
They're neato.
Yeah, so here we got the info dump that I couldn't pay attention to because I was trying to calibrate my PVM while it was happening, so I missed this. But basically, the CIA is hiring Ryu to stop some terrorists in South America or something that want to use the two statues to resurrect the ancient demon.
Yo, or do they know his name yet?
I don't think they know the demon's name yet.
Ethan censored that with a fart.
Okay.
Oh, we forgot to say, why are we not playing Unleashed right now, Mikey?
Oh, because I'm trying to edit goddamn 4-part,
We promised our
5-hour-long
fans that Unleashed would be coming back, and now we're playing some other NES game that nobody cares about except for Ethan.
Well, I mean, like, the people who watch us came from the Unverse cast, so they're also watching the podcast that I'm meticulously editing in between trying to make myself less disgusting. So I think they will understand
nice
is my point.
But you've got better hair than this guy right here, at least.
Yes. And until it gets bushy, after I haven't cut it in like 2 weeks. It gets bushy real fast. My hair doesn't get long, it gets bushy.
Your hair, like your regular hair, you get a haircut every 2 weeks?
No, I get it like every 4 weeks. But it's like it only takes about 2 weeks for it to start to get pretty bushy.
Wow, I get my hair cut like every 3 to 4 months. I wait until it gets really long.
Same here.
I'm not saying that that's wrong of you to do, but I'm just saying that's so much different. It's so different from how I do
I like how the statue looks like the Vortex Queen from Echo for some reason.
I'm trying to figure out if what's going on the bottom left there. Is the sprite like disappearing, or is that just how it looks?
Bottom left
of the statue. See how there's like a chunk cut out?
Oh, I think it just looks like that. Out. Yeah, I do have to say though, these cutscenes are really well done. Even like, not even just for the time. Like, when people make like a throwback 8-bit game and have cutscenes in it, they basically look like this. So it's pretty evergreen. Yeah.
It's kind of neat because there are a couple of NES games that tried their hand at it because this game inspired so many games to like have cutscenes in them after this because it wasn't a thing in the 8-bit world before. Unfortunately, this is not a late release NES
basically
game,
the anti-Shatterhand.
Yeah. It has lots of dialogue. It's not a late release NES game though, so I can't love it that much. This is a mid-release
they
NES
spelled
game.
it wrong. Ethan added in a misspelling stamp.
There are a couple of them. Can you make one for me?
Yes,
in between sessions of editing
for the love
podcast?
of God, remind me, because I'm probably gonna forget after we record today.
You know the answer to that.
Oh, did you guys know that Neo 2 in the Neo series is connected to the Ninja Gaiden series?
You mean Thomas from The Matrix?
Who?
The main character, Thomas.
I'm pretty sure.
No,
Mr. Anderson?
In Neo 2, you fight a dude called Ren Hayabusa, which is a descendant or ancestor of our boy Ryu here.
Yeah, well, that's an observation I had made earlier. In the 04 timeline, his father's name is Joe Hayabusa, and in this, his name is Ken Hayabusa. Here? So they can't be the same timeline.
No, it's just a localization thing. They changed it for the US because, the US has to do stuff different, but it's still Joe in here. It's just they changed it for no reason.
Your mom is Joe.
In the Famicom version of this game, it is Joe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that Joe,
what do you know about this game?
It is.
Also, here's the thumbnail of this episode. I hope you all enjoy it. This inspired Elusive Dragoon and countless other NES games, including but not limited to Rocket Knight Adventures, which is a Genesis game.
Oh yeah, Rocket Knight has a shot just like this.
There's a lot of games that have a shot just like this, including Newtopia for the TurboGrafx. There's a few other ones I can't remember.
Believe we haven't played Newtopia on the show yet.
It's kind of like Echo the Dolphin, in which we keep referencing it, but we never do it. This is where the game fucking becomes Ninja Gaiden. This is where it becomes hard.
Yeah, I do have to say, because like the first, you play that first level and it's like, wow, this is like a baby game. Then you play second level, it gets a little trickier. Then you get to the last chunk, act or stage 3-2 or whatever, with the fucking cliffs with the birds, and it's like, okay, this is getting kind of tricky. Then you get to the mountain fortress and it starts trying to kick your shit in. This game really wants you to stop and like it has a timer, but it never ran out for me when I was playing. But it wants you to keep your attention focused and like not rush through it. Like you are definitely rewarded for taking your time. which is... And I would also distinguish it from Castlevania in that the controls are much floatier and more arcadey. Where, like, in Castlevania...
So this actually was an arcade game.
Well, it wasn't the arcade game a different game? Like, it was called